This is going to be one of the hardest and quickest tier lists that I've done. Welcome back, everyone. I am the hostess with the mostest because I'm the thickest. Wes with Topshelfers. I've been doing the cartoon tier lists. We're finally getting into the cartoons. Adult cartoons. It was really hard to find a tier list that had a variety that was decent and not just like really niche. There's a lot of stuff missing from this one. I know I might branch off and do like cartoons on Netflix, Adult Swim, stuff like that. But I think this one covers your main hitters, that's kind of what I want to get across. Obviously, there's a lot of niche cartoons, like adult cartoons, that are super good and might even beat out some of the ones on this tier list, but that's for another video. This one has all of your really popular bangers and a couple smaller ones, which we'll go over. This is just going to turn into a lot of S tier masterpieces that I have to figure out how to rank. So, let's start off. We have Robot Chicken. Robot Chicken is severely underrated in my opinion. It is claymation sketch comedy, I guess. Little clips. It's hilarious. And extra shout out to their Star Wars episodes, and shout out to my phone in the middle of a recording because I forgot to mute it. I'm not going to put it at masterpiece level, but it is definitely great. It's definitely funny. It is one of those ones where, like, if you're a 420 friendly, 2 a.m. on a Saturday night, you ain't got shit to do, Robot Chicken's going to make you laugh. Okay? If you're not that, still a lot of funny sketches. There'll be one that will make you giggle. Family Guy. Do we need to really like argue this one? We all know it's a masterpiece. It is. I mean, from probably season 3 all the way to current, some of the best television. American Dad. This is a tough one. American Dad is really good. I don't think I can put it a masterpiece, but it would, like, if there was like an S minus, it would be that. Cleveland Show, mid. Not interested in talk about it. I'm just not a fan. There was one episode where the son sings a song about sex, and it was like putting the tip in, and he says, I can't remember the line, but it was like, help me put the tip in, thanks Scottie Pippen, and it was like Scottie Pippen, like animated, like helping him like dunk a basketball he missed. Masterpiece. That was a masterpiece. Rest of it, meh. King of the Hill. Okay. Growing up, I hated King of the Hill. I just didn't get it. Going back and watching all of King of the Hill, it is 100% a masterpiece. I mean, I think everyone knows that. Maybe I just wasn't in on it when I was younger. It is so good. The memes, Hank Hill and Bobby Hill will be memed until the end of time, until people forget about King of the Hill. Futurama. And this isn't going to be in order. We're going to put this shit in order near the end. Futurama, absolutely an S tier. I know that it's been canceled a bunch of times. It shouldn't be. It 100% should be on some sort of network, some sort of streaming platform. I don't care where it is. The characters are fantastic. The universe is fantastic. Bender is one of the funniest characters across all of them. I can't say enough about Futurama. And I think it has the saddest episode of like adult cartoon that's ever existed, being the one with the dog. Oh my god. That'll bring anyone to tears. South Park, we know it's a masterpiece. They push the line. They are not afraid to make that social commentary. Whether you get triggered or not, denying South Park a masterpiece, or denying that South Park isn't a masterpiece, is just That's arrogance. I actually don't know. I know most of these. I don't know what this one is. Never seen it. Metalocalypse. I know that the fan base for this show is crazy about it. I enjoy it. It is not on that great tier in my eyes, but it's still fantastic. This show gave me nightmares. I don't know. Was the oblongs? The weirdest, like, it was like the city that had like nuclear damage or radiation, and like this whole family's messed up, and then like the other, like the son's friends are all kind of messed up, and then there's like the rich. I watched this show as a kid and had no idea what was going on. Maybe I need to go revisit it. I think it's mid. I don't think it's that great. Samurai Jack is on here, and I don't know why, but it's S tier. I don't know this one. I assume this is Archer. I think this is Archer. Archer is fantastic. I can't quite put it in Masterpiece yet, but it's definitely great. Squidbillies, oh dude, I don't know, man. Same thing with Metalocalypse, where I know this fan base of Squidbillies is crazy in love with the show. I didn't enjoy it, but I also make a lot of like southern jokes. Like that's like half my humor. Maybe I need to go back and watch it. But for the sake of this tier list, better than Oblongs, not putting it decent. Mr. Pickles I haven't seen, but I should. Mike Tyson Mystery, I've seen like a dozen episodes. It's pretty good. Black Dynamite, same thing. I've seen probably 10, 15 episodes. Pretty good. Loiter Squad. I mean, Loiter Squad's not a cartoon, right? But it's on Adult Swim. I'm going to put this as never seen, even though I have, because I don't feel like this fits this tier list. Loiter Squad is great. I don't know what this is, and I don't know what this is, or this. I know the rest of this. We'll talk. Venture Bros is kind of weird. It's like, I don't know. I don't really know what to compare it to. It's like I like compare it to the books, the Hardy Boys, right? But like weird and sexual. It's kind of funny. I enjoy it. I think it's decent. I probably like it better than Mike Tyson's Mystery, but not better than Metalocalypse at all. Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Aqua Teen Hunger Force is like really weird and funny, and it's one of those shows where you have you ever okay the best analogy for this is like, have you ever like tried to show like one of your friends music and you're super nervous that they're gonna like hate on it and shit on it? That's like Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I really enjoy it, but I'm so afraid to show people Aqua Teen Hunger Force because, like, how do you explain it? Like, how do you explain it? It's really funny. I watched a lot of it. God, it's hard to put this one. It's hard to put this one anywhere. I don't know. Gray, decent. I don't think I can put it up there with those ones. Big Mouth, man. Let me tell you about Big Mouth. Big Mouth is so goddamn funny, but I have never watched a show in my life that has made me more uncomfortable. And if you've seen, I'm not going to talk about it, but if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know if I like legally, is that show even allowed? I don't know. It's pretty goddamn funny though, and I would put that at great. Like, but you guys know. We're gonna save The Simpsons for last. I got a lot to say. Bob's Burgers. I really didn't like Bob's Burgers when it came out, but now that it's flushed out, Bob's Burgers is pretty damn good. I'm not gonna put it on the same level as these ones yet. It's definitely the best decent one. I think I'm going to move these ones down here to decent, and I think I'm going to put Cleveland Show in trash. Boondocks. Boondocks is absolutely great. One of the better shows out there. I think that's a perfect spot for it. It could be, we could argue that with Archer all day. Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty. Sorry, had to. Rick and Morty's really difficult to rate. I think in my eyes, if the community was less shitty, it's easy masterpiece. I think if I was ranking this on the first 2 seasons, it might be number 1. But I have not really enjoyed what has transpired after that as much. They have episodes in the last couple seasons that are fantastic, but the overall arcing story, I feel like they got lost in my eyes. However, it does seem like they've done somewhat of a great reset in this final season, and maybe when they come back, it will be back to where it used to be. We'll see. I hate talking like this because I just sound like oh yeah, I missed the old Rick and Morty. I do though. I'm still, for lack of argument, going to put it in his masterpiece because I don't think it should be lower. Okay, Simpsons. Get your pitchforks ready because I'm about to piss off some people. The Simpsons is not good. Just because something has been around the longest doesn't mean it's the best. It's the same argument at like workplaces. Does tenure matter or does the best worker matter? I don't think The Simpsons is anything but trash. In my eyes. If I could put like an F below it, I would. They have funny episodes here and there. They've done everything first, I get it. But I feel like The Simpsons is a nostalgic show, and people just watch it because it's what they've been doing for the past however many decades it's been on the air. With all that being said, though, I understand the impact of The Simpsons. I know that it's like what put adult cartoons kind of on a grander scale. And for that, and for the Treehouse Horror episodes, which are pretty good, we're going to put it a decent because of the impact. If we're just talking about my enjoyment, it is below never seen, and I wish I haven't. Now, let's rank these in order. It's going to be difficult. Sorry, give me a second here. Phone's just blowing up. This is hard for me, man. I'm going to rank, all these are in order. This is how I would rank them for sure. I didn't rank this one because I don't know how I want it to look. I'm going to base this off of how much enjoyment I've personally got out of each of these shows. And I think Rick and Morty stays last. I'm going to take Samurai Jack off. It just seems weird. That Samurai Jack doesn't fit in this. I'm going to put Family Guy 1, Futurama 2, South Park 3, King of the Hill 4, Rick and Morty 5. I think that's what I'm going with. I feel like Family Guy, after like the first 2 or 3 seasons, has consistently been good. Right? Like they have consistently put out quality episodes. Futurama, I think as a whole, is pretty entertaining. Plus, if you look up like the Futurama sleep Reddit, that's wild. Because I used to do that too. Futurama would, like, I'd put it on, and the calming nature of that show and their voices would like help me sleep. South Park has been around the longest, I think, on this top tier list. my thing is there's been multiple seasons of South Park that I feel like had a lot of misses, but they've had. I mean, South Park kind of wrote the history of all this, right? Like they really are the kings. But I think for my personal enjoyment, it'd be this. And King of the Hill is so funny now. That show cracks me up. Rick and Morty, I think, has the potential to be number one. We'll see where the future goes. And the rest of these kind of exactly where I think they deserve to be. I don't think. Let's look at the community. No one's done it. Cool. All right. Well, fuck. All right, guys. This is the adult cartoon one. I might follow up later on with a different one that has more choices because, like, F is for Family's not on here, and I think that's, like, a great one. There's a bunch of Adult Swim ones that aren't on here. Like, there's tons of shows that need to be on in this list that aren't. Let me know what you guys' top 5 would be. I'm curious what you think of mine. If you agree, you disagree, let me know. Drop a like, helps me out. Subscribe. I'm gonna link playlist to a giveaway once we hit 1,000 followers, and then I'm also going to link the Cartoon Network tier list that I did before this, and I think that's gonna wrap it up for the cartoons. I did like the 3 parts of the cartoons. Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, and kind of the more adult ones. I have more tier lists that I'm going to do later on. We're getting into Halloween season. I might do a Halloween candy or Halloween activity one. And there's a couple movie ones that I need to do. And yeah, look forward to that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Big Chungus out. Peace.